Steeped in the training of Chinese ink and living and working in Austria and China, artist Lam Fung's works have been deeply influenced by different cultures. Now, with his paintings on display here in Shanghai, we had a chance to speak to the artist and learn more about his cross-cultural approach.
I'm a Lam Fung. I'm a painter, I'm an artist. I work in Austria, China, Australia, and Singapore. I like to work with ink material. I like to do installation, to do works that reflect our present time.
Artist Lam Fung is from Hong Kong. He's also an educator and a multidisciplinary contemporary artist. His work crosses culture and medium for a fascinating perspective on humans and nature. Now Lam Fung is featuring his private exhibition at the West Bund, with paintings, installations, giving us a chance to take a closer look at the artist.
This show is a collaboration between West Bund Art and my private collectors. Some works here were shown earlier in public spaces. The special of this show is the fuse by bringing different media, combines new and old medium, if you like. Explore the possibility of space and time virtually and physically.
As a close disciple of modern ink painting masters Tang and Zhao Shao-ang, Lam Fung entered the prestigious National Zhejiang Academy of Fine Arts and found his place in the contemporary ink painting movement. His art is based on his transcontinental experiences.
There are many cultures around the world which are beautiful, amazing cultures. Hard to say which are exactly I came from which culture, because I have lived in different continents. East and West ideas have definitely impacted me in many aspects. Today, different cultures facing a similar problem. Human and nature relations and interactions, I see it as having some big problem today. I try to engage viewers to think about our challenges, which is not just one place, but is a global problem.
While his time abroad certainly had a large effect on his work, it also fostered an interest in social issues. Now he uses various mediums to identify and express his concerns about humanity and nature.
My thing is called environmental ethics. I always engage the idea of vulgarity of ink and the luxury of light, because both are fluid in nature.
Lam Fung's paintings are somewhat interpretive. Within them, images manifest in many forms. It could be floating islands, rivers, boats, or anything you can imagine.
Today, technologies enable us to see things across mega and nano distance virtually. And I think that helps in exploring our reality better. I think viewers' sensory experience is important. So I deconstruct figurative and abstract languages to deal with it. In my painting, I emphasize the dynamism and subjectivity of viewers' visual perception, constantly allow viewers to consider their own participation in the construction of what they see.
His installations take a similar approach, with his black box suspended in the air, perhaps a temple of sorts. Allowing an interactive experience, visitors step inside to feel the sense of space and motion. The installation activates natural forces of gravity, spatial elements, and time-based media, exploring the multi-relationship between human beings and the nature around them.
As for my installation work, Temple Hung on Air, I was thinking of a floating Chinese ink image of a spiritual place of worship, lodged in the misty mountains with the modern thrill of anti-gravity fly motion. I invite viewers into an uncertain space of exploration to encourage their active engagement. In fact, viewers' participation co-created this work and become part of it.
For his object work, he pays homage to his teacher Tang.
My purple clay object, Chinese teapot with milk bottle tea and red threads, It's a very personal memory of my teacher, Tang. Tang was a highly regarded in-painting master who embraced old Chinese culture and the changes of modern China. My teapot series reminds how he filled me with his stories of two different belief systems, tea and revolution.
For Lam Fung, media is just a tool. It's personal expression which should be the key in all art, be it new or old media.
I certainly will continue to explore my existing art form, but I always like to experiment with new materials and new form of expression. But sometimes take a step back can be also a new strategy in art.
The combination of the new and old mediums is organic, creating a unique aesthetic. Artist Lam Fung is free to embrace any art form, and we certainly expect to see more fascinating takes on multimedia and contemporary art in the future.